everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well here. Today what I have lined up for us is I am going to do a quick review of the new Millennium mold, the Solstice. The Solstice here is an Overstable Mid-Range. The numbers are 5403. It is the old MD4 mold from Discmania, and it is great. I had the chance to go out and throw these out in a field earlier today. It was a bit windy, but I still got a pretty good feel for kind of how they're flying and how they could fit into my bag. So let's take a look. First off, the Solstice is an overstable mid-range, but it's not so overstable that it will only function as a utility disc, which is actually really great. That's something I've been really wanting from a mid-range for a while now, so I'm super happy to see that here. So just as a comparison, so here is me throwing my Quantum Solstice. Now there is a little bit of wind, but you can get a general feel for kind of how it flies. Watch specifically at the end of the flight here, how as it's fading, it is still gliding, it's still moving forward, it doesn't just dump really hard. Compare that to now, let's watch my mortar here. You can see this mortar dives out a lot quicker and doesn't really have that forward finish that the Solstice does. So that's one reason why I'm really happy to have this disc in the bag. It's just got a lot more distance while still having good overstability. Comparing the two, I've got the Quantum here and I've got a DT1 here. The DT1 is definitely straighter out of the box for me than the Quantum one is. I can throw the DT1 hard and flat and it'll hold that straight flight a lot longer before having that left finish compared to the Quantum. I'm actually really excited they offer them in both the Quantum and the DT plastic because the DT plastic is going to beat in a lot faster, and so without having to throw this a ton, I'll be able to get a much straighter flight with still a consistent finish and also have one that's still pretty overstable right on the get-go. So I'm really looking forward to continue throwing these. You can see me throw it here in multiple winds. It still has a consistent finish, a consistent fade in crosswinds and headwinds, tailwinds, and so on. I also tried it out for forehands a little bit, and it worked out fairly well. If you can get that good rotation, this is going to be a very good forehand mid-range for you. If you don't quite have that snap that you need for forehanding mid-ranges, great. This is still going to be a great touch mid-range disc where you can just throw kind of soft forehands that'll have a good fade and finish near the basket. They also land a lot softer than my mortar does, for instance, and so when they land, they're more likely to stay near the basket, which is really good and really exciting for me. And so I'm really happy to see these discs come out, and I'm really excited to get to throw them. Alright, that about wraps it up for me here with this review. I definitely love throwing this disc and I'm excited to put it in my bag for this season. If you want to try out the Solstice for yourself, you can go to shop.golfdisc.com, link in the description, and get yourself one of these. They are great and I highly recommend them. So thanks to my sponsor Millennium for creating great discs and for supporting me this season. Additionally, thanks to my other sponsor Plastic Addicts for their support this season. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Get out and if you can, throw some discs. See ya.